Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're looking at something that honestly feels like science fiction, but it's happening right now. We're taking the brilliant, isolated brain of a large language model and wiring it directly into the real world. If you've ever wondered how AI actually gets things done instead of just talking about it, this is it. This is the moment the artificial intelligence wakes up and connects to the global digital grid.
Think about a brain in a jar. Seriously, imagine an AI that is incredibly smart. It can understand complex logic, write elegant code, debate deep philosophy, but it is completely trapped. It can write you a breathtaking Shakespearean sonnet about the rain, but it has literally no idea if it's actually raining outside your window right now. No live internet data, no cloud services, zero real-time information. It's brilliant but profoundly isolated from the world as it happens. So look at the stark contrast here. On one side, you ask an isolated AI for the current price of Bitcoin, and well, it guesses, it hallucinates, it gives you outdated info from its historical training data. But on the other side, equip that exact same AI with API tools, and suddenly it's alive, it's dynamic. It reaches out, grabs live crypto data, and gives you actionable facts with absolute total confidence.
Which brings us to Section 1, the nervous system. Enter the API tool.
This is the crucial spark. An API tool is a component that lets the LLM talk to external services by sending requests and getting structured data back. It basically gives the AI real-world superpowers. Instead of creatively guessing the weather in Mumbai or hallucinating Apple's stock price, it uses deterministic retrieval. It fetches the exact, live information, period. It transforms the AI from a creative storyteller into a hardcore, factual researcher.
You can really see how this elegant pipeline flows end to end. You ask a simple question, the LLM understands your intent. It hits the tool router, uses the API tool, reaches the external service, and boom, brings the result right back. The raw data goes out, and a beautifully formatted, natural language answer comes back to you in seconds.
But how does it manage all this chaos? That brings us to Section 2, the conductor, focusing on tool routing and orchestration.
You see, you need a localized brain just to manage the flow of all these requests. That's the tool router. It determines exactly when an API tool should execute, which one to use, or if a totally different specialized tool is needed. It's essentially an intelligent traffic cop. And the best part? You don't have to specify a thing. The router just handles that invisible friction for you. So you just ask your question naturally. The router uses hard logic behind the scenes to unmask your intent. Need to calculate a complex math formula? It routes the workload straight to a Python tool. Digging up internal database records? SQL tool. But the second you need live external internet info, it instantly routes your request to our hero, the API tool. Now watch this multi-tool orchestration in action. It's like a synchronized digital dance. The AI sequentially hands off information. The API fetches live sales data, tosses it to a Python tool to crunch the analytics, and finally hands those numbers to a visualization tool to draw the chart. It's basically a fully automated analytics department doing a week's worth of work in a few milliseconds. To really master this, we need to dive into Section 3, under the hood, looking closely at REST APIs and schemas.
We have to understand the strict rules of how these tools communicate. Most rely heavily on REST architecture and standard HTTP methods. A GET request to retrieve the weather, a POST request to create a customer record, PUT to update, delete to remove. The AI isn't using some incomprehensible alien tech here. It's using the exact same standard plumbing that powers the rest of the internet every single day.
But just knowing the language isn't enough. The AI needs perfect grammar. Enter API tool schemas. They validate requests, standardize responses, and prevent malformed calls. Without these rigid blueprints, an AI might send a chaotic request and crash the entire process. Schemas force the LLM to structure everything perfectly every single time.
Of course, giving an autonomous AI the keys to the live internet is risky. So let's talk about Section 4, the armor, securing the enterprise system. You open an AI to the web, you invite chaos. You have to face the dangers head-on. API key leakage, you encrypt and rotate credentials. Unauthorized access, restrict permissions tightly so the AI doesn't accidentally delete your customer database while trying to update a single record. Data leaks and request tampering, you use secure architecture, HTTPS, and validate every response. These aren't just IT chores, they are vital, impenetrable shields. To enforce all of this, enterprise systems deploy an API gateway.
Think of it as a heavily armed bouncer standing right between your LLM and the wild west of the external world. It takes on the massive responsibilities of authentication, continuous logging, throttling, rate limiting, and rigorous threat monitoring to ensure only safe, verified requests get through. A huge part of this protection is respecting rate limits. Catching a 429 too many requests error prevents a total system overload. Without this gateway, unrestricted access leads to major service instability. You absolutely do not want your incredibly fast autonomous agent accidentally launching a denial of service attack on your own infrastructure or running up a massive cloud bill over the weekend.
But when secured properly, the scale is breathtaking. We're talking global enterprise impact, banking, payment APIs, retail inventory, global logistics tracking, healthcare systems, high-speed finance. This isn't theoretical. These complex automated workflows are already running quietly and efficiently in the background right now, powered by these exact integrations.
So, where is all this actually heading? Let's wrap up with Section 5, the autonomous operational future.
We are moving way past simple data fetches. Advanced production systems now support incredible feats of engineering. Asynchronous requests, live streaming APIs via WebSockets, distributed execution, and advanced caching layers. They even feature self-healing failover routing, meaning if a network goes down, the system automatically finds a backup path and keeps operations completely flawless under pressure.
Just look at this thrilling trajectory. Right now, we're at autonomous API discovery. Next up is AI-generated integrations, then self-healing orchestration. But the true future, multi-agent ecosystems, and eventually, universal AI layers. We are rapidly rocketing toward a reality where AI agents seamlessly and intelligently wire the entire digital world together, totally on their own.
It all comes down to this core truth. By combining reasoning, execution, and orchestration, these systems become true platforms for real-world automation. The brain is officially out of the jar, folks. It's plugged into the grid. It's an unstoppable engine of enterprise automation. The only real question left is, what are you going to build with it next?